All right, guys, so here we are at the farm. We're in the barn, and I'm gonna do a little turn here, and you can see that we're having piglets. So here it is, July 4th. Let me tell you about farming. You're having a great July 4th with some friends, and then all of a sudden you get the call that says, hey, the pig's having piglets. So we had to run back, and this is what we're doing. We're taking care of some piglets and helping this mom over here birth her litter, and she's got 6 out so far, so we're thinking maybe she's gonna push out another 3, 4, I don't know, we have bets. My number's 10, Freddie's number is 9, and his son's number is 8, so we'll have to see what happens here. I'll keep you in the loop, and I'll let you know how many we have, so hang on for the journey. All right, so here's a little group of 6 that we have that have popped out. We have them separated in this little tank here because we have her here, and in just a few minutes, once she kind of pops out this next one, I will put these guys on her so that they could start, their milking cycle. And then we set this up here so that the piglets can get underneath and be protected and sleep under a warm lamp and not have the risk of her laying on them. So that's going on. And while that's going on, we have this one here who we brought in a couple of days ago, who is huge. So it looks like she's gonna blow too, possibly tonight, and or tomorrow or overnight, which we don't want, but she's got a lot of room in here, which is good. So it's interesting because I was just telling Lauren, she was in here, but she had to go check on the bulldog Lucci, that, when we first started the farm, we got our first call for piglets being born July 4th. So I don't know, Independence Day seems to be the day for pigs at this farm. So food independence, Independence Day. I hope you guys like pork. We're gonna have a lot of pork for sale too. I have 5 pigs coming back this week. We got a bunch back this last week. So if you guys want pork, I don't know, should we run a pork sale? If you want us to run a pork sale, put pork sale down in the comments. Pork sale, pork sale, pork sale. But anyway, you can see these little bacon seeds, as they call them in the country. They call them bacon seeds. We don't like to call them that, but some people, that's their thing. That's okay. But you can see she's a beauty. And what's nice is they throw different colors. So she was with a Yorkshire boar, and we got all these different colors. And then this group, the mother's a Yorkshire Hampshire, so you can see they're pink, and then black with pink stripe. And then these are 2 little guys, and I have a story to tell. That they're not dead, trust me, but they are their mother, the same mother, sort of pulled back milk production. So what we're doing is we're supplementing milk with like a milk supplement to try to get them back. But that one that's super small, what I may end up doing is using her to nurse him if he will learn to suck, but if not, we're just gonna have to stay with the milk replacer and see what we can do. So this year we've had quite a bit of milk replacer we've had to use for both cows that their mothers abandoned them in the winter, and some of these pigs. So it's a pain in the neck because it's expensive, but you got to do what you got to do to keep the animal alive. So that's what we got to do. So I don't know. Sometimes I feel like we have to have our own Tractor Supply store, like right in the barn. We have one of our bulls, Patrick. He looks amazing. He came all the way back, but now his foot's a little irritated from walking in mud. So we've been cleaning out his hoof. So it's just always something, guys. And with this farming thing, we were at a friend's barbecue today, and then we get the call and we have to run back and do this. And I don't know, for most of my life, maybe I've been a little bit too selfish of a person. And then this is like one of those things where you can't be selfish. You got to wait it out. Like if she has to spend the next 6 hours doing this, then I have to be here for the next 6 hours doing this. So it's just a part of it. I don't know. I'm not an overly patient person. So this is one of those things, like, it's maybe life's great lesson. It's the great teacher. And sometimes we get taught the things that we need to get taught, and it's up to us to accept the lesson. So I don't know. That's my philosophy on it. I think I hope I would have improved by now by having the farm for so many years, but I still feel, sometimes I feel slighted, like I don't have any time for myself or anything like that, but I don't know. Then you see these pigs being born, and you're like, hey man, just chill out, be in the moment, take it in. What an amazing thing that you get to witness and be a part of. And look at these little guys, how amazing they are. And we're able to breed that on our farm through great sows like her, and she's a big black pig, and it's pretty cool. So anyway, we just take all that in and think about things. I think sometimes we just go too fast in our minds, right? I think these social media feeds and scrolls have sped our minds up. And you know, back in the day, people used to just think. Even great minds like John D. Rockefeller, one of my favorite people to study, he used to sit a lot and just think about what he would do and slow everything down. And I just think today everything's coming at us so fast that it creates a level of danger. And you know, what we learn about the animals is they're always resting. They always rest. They always take it in. And they just are. They are what they are. They know how to be, and that's pretty cool. So I don't know. I'm trying to teach myself this lesson. I coach others on it, but it's something that I still struggle with at times, because I always feel like I got somewhere to go, I got somewhere to be, I have something to do. And there's that old quote that says, be where your feet are. And I know personally I got to do a better job of that. I got to slow it down. I got to take it in and sort of take one day at a time and enjoy the ride, or else you may miss the ride. You know, sometimes you sit back and like, you know, I can't believe this many years have gone by. Like, come this December 31, we've been doing this farm business now 4 years. That closes out year 4. We've had the farm over 5. I mean, not that that's, you know, 40 years, but it's, for us, it's like a considerable amount of time to be doing this. And anyway, it just makes you think. So sometimes we have to slow ourselves down and take it in. Everybody's in a rush today. I remember sitting with my grandmother as a kid, and she used to just sit there and say her prayers and relax. And, you know, she just knew what life was about, I guess. And, you know, she lived till 7 days away from 100. That's a good life. And, you know, you choose what you worry about. And at the end of the day, we probably worry about too many things, and we get crazy over too many things. I know I do. I get crazy when UPS can't deliver our customers their order on time. I get crazy over, you know, infringement on my time, because I don't have a lot of it. And all that together, it makes you at times frustrated, because you feel like you're coming up short. But what if you're not? Like, look at this little goat over there taking it all in, you know, like, and that's what the animals teach us. Take it all in. So Lauren and I made a somewhat packed commitment to spend a little more time with the animals, and realize that they're the stars of the show. You know, we love our customers, but the animals are the star of the farm, and there's no doubt about that. So anyway, I got to jump because I think she's going to shoot one out here. But I want to tell everyone to take it easy, as they say. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great Independence Day. Remember, freedom isn't free. And thank you to all our soldiers, our veterans, our law enforcement, and all those amazing people that keep us safe. And remember, freedom is not free. So I'm going to go. Have a great night. And I'll talk to you all soon. We are Freedom Farms. We'll send some meat to your house. If you want us to have a pork sale, write it. Pork sale. And we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day, everybody. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Bye.